Ladles and Jill with MS in Tenerife. We had a problem there for a second. I'm just going to get Adam to put me back in. I had to restart the modem. There you go. Thank you very much. Cool, dudes. Well, as you can see, I've got Santa's little helper behind me, Adam McGuinness. There he is. Should be good. There we go. We'll soon find out. And oh, hi, Adam. I'm going to put this way. I've only got one. What's it called? Got your bag. So we're with Adam McGuinness. He lives on the island. He's up in the Silencio. I was going to go to Silencio this morning, but I got a bank appointment at 11 o'clock. So I said I'd come here. And guess what happened? Last night, we found this little garden gnome, we're going to call him. The garden gnome.
Oh, you are so kind.
He's a fantastic gardener. And stood next to Adam. He's a little bit smaller. I'm in the middle, but I'm a lot wider. That's another story. So we're going to go on a short walk, then we're going to go for a coffee, and then we're going to talk about editing today. So if that's not your thing, then maybe you can come on another one. Maybe Freaky Friday when we're drinking apple juice, I think it is.
Apple juice?
Or hop juice. Hop juice, that's what it is. We're drinking hop juice. So which way do you want to walk, gents? Do we go towards the Bougainville and then come back?
Yes, that would do lovely. You
Yeah.
want to go
Sounds
along
good.
this side, cross over and then come back
Come back the other side.
and
Perfect.
then round and back. You know?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Now everybody knows Ian from Food for Thought, so we'll talk to him later. So I've only got one mic on at the moment. So Adam, you stay to my right. Ian, you can come anytime you like. And we'll just make sure we're actually on, and I'm not talking to nobody.
Yep.
Talking to nobody. That's quite good, actually, talking to nobody, I think. There you go. Oh, there's 45 on. There you go. So I'm going to search for Timothy Dowd, who's got a new video out, he says. Cool dude. And it's live. San Eugenio with Adam and Ian. Right, let's go.
I'll catch up.
Okay, Ian's going to catch up. He'll know where we are.
Yeah, he'll know where we're going.
He'll know where we're going. So in the San Eugenio shopping centre, and we got 54 people watching now. And it is still dull, isn't it, here?
It's still very dull, and there was thunder and lightning in Tenerife last night.
Oh, yeah.
I could see it from my balcony.
Aye. There are some blue skies out to sea, but we got the clouds over the island. And let's see who's on. Care Studio's on, Simon Marks is on, Neil Smith's on, Dave Bardell, Colbert Sonny, Ian at home, whoever he is. Tech problems be with you shortly. Thank you, Ian.
No problem. Ah, Christmas. That's nice.
It is. We're putting Christmas up.
Yeah.
You know it's Christmas in Tenerife, don't you?
Oh.
Ali up, start selling Easter eggs.
Yes.
Ian at home, Care Studio. Hi, Neil. There we go, take our lives in our hands. Morning, morning, morning. Jim, Dave, Alex, Chris, Mick, Adam Hussein's on. Views from our travels is on. Sorry, Adam. Morning, Tim. Very busy at the plumbing industry at the minute, so I've been watching as often as I would have liked, says Rich. No problem, my friend. There you go. Get a room.
Morning, Ray. How's 5 this morning?
We're going to do this, so yeah.
Take up
Oh, Ray's on, is he?
Aye, Ray's on.
Cool dude. Ray's on. Sweet chariot, coming to the kingdom of faith. Ray's on with his bacon butties, coming to the kingdom of faith. Mr. 420, my car is not yet fixed. I'm hoping it's going to be fixed by the end of the week, but no.
Hopefully, I've never seen that.
Aye. So it's pretty loud on this street, but I think we can get away with it.
Yeah.
If you say something in a minute, I'll just say something now.
Hello?
My car is not yet fixed. I'm hoping it's going to be fixed by the I'm going to find out whether we can hear Adam.
Yeah.
So just keep talking.
At least there's no live music, because right under the street then you have no complications with YouTube. So, moved over, guys, 11 months ago, and I now have, since the last time I was with him, I now have my residency here in Tenerife, and my social security and NIE, so all is good in that section of the stuff. So I come for a quick update with him.
Okay, we can hear you. Carry on.
So I said I'd come on another walk with him and give him the update. Because
Aye.
I remember he asked me before to do another one after things got a bit more forward. I think last time I was talking to him I was still in a holiday left.
And we're back in the room.
Please excuse me at crossing stem. Had a bad experience recently.
Oh dear. What happened to you there?
Shall I put it down to bad drivers and don't know the colour codes?
Oh dear.
Aye, exactly.
That's terrible. So I was saying it's going to start spitting at the moment. And then we can sing in the rain.
Yeah.
I'm singing in the rain. Message was deleted by Ray Duffy. Oh, it's Adam. Adam. Adam, hi. Thanks for coming on. We love you, but calm down on the typing, okay? Calm down. Lentamente. Calm down. Right, let's get back to you. So yeah, we had technical problems today, and I think it could be because of the weather, maybe.
It could be the weather, and Eugenio is kind of well covered with stone, with concrete buildings and stuff.
That's
so
true.
That may affect the signal.
And also, I've got new SIMs from Data DAS, and they're not as the coverage isn't as good as the what's it called, as it should be.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm after getting sorted with a lobster SIM card for €13 a month.
Yeah, well, I got Lobster, and then
Are they good, Tim?
they were excellent.
Are they?
They're really fast. And did you get them through my link? No.
No, I ordered it on the website.
No.
I didn't know you did it.
If you ordered them through my website, I'd have got a kickback. But there you go.
I didn't even know you worked. I didn't even know you did the lobster SIMs.
Lobster. In every description of every video I do is the link to my Lobster account.
Oh.
Anyway, I don't use Lobster anymore. But what happened was, I was paying $9.95 for Spain only, and then 13, as you say, for everywhere. 13, as you say, for everywhere.
Because right now I'm waiting for my Vodafone Irish contract to be up, because I'm paying €46 a month to them.
Oh wow.
It started off at €35 a month for unlimited calls, text and data, but I handed them €50 and they gave me a Samsung Galaxy A53 5G, which I gave to my current girlfriend as a present. So she got a new phone because she needed one, because she smashed her other phone, and I got the same deal for an extra €5, but then it went up to €46 in less than 2 years.
And that was including what? Just the phones, or was that including TV and an internet at home?
No, it just included the deal for the phone and the phone itself.
And the phone itself, okay.
Yeah, so I paid €50 for the phone, and then I got unlimited calls, text and data for €35 a month on a 2-year contract.
Yeah, but then you got to pay the 2 years to buy the phone, right?
Yeah, so you don't actually. But then I was like, it was cheaper for her in the long run because she didn't need to go and pay €500 or €600 on the phone.
Right.
And she still has it today, so.
I usually just buy a phone and then get a SIM.
Yeah.
But you need to have the cash for that, don't you, really?
Yeah.
Or it's probably cheaper to get a bank loan to buy the phone.
Yeah.
Rather than buy it from the thing, I don't know.
Yeah, it is, because I know a few people over here with CaixaBank, they do 10 years, if you have, I think it's 3 months of payments come through with a job, you pay something like €10 or €11 a week over 2 or 3 years, and you can buy a phone off the bank. It's basically like the loan, like what you were saying.
Well, you can get 20 grand over 7 years for $350 a month.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I'm sure you can get a decent phone for that.
You could.
So let's say 2 grand, that'll be 35 a month.
Yeah.
So if you borrow 1,000, that's probably 17 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So over 7 years, obviously. I'm sure you could do it less than that anyway. And then a tenner for your SIM. So it's probably worth it, and you get the phone you want.
Phone you want, and then you can get the deal you want. And what I find is, for say 25-30 euro for what I'm paying for just my phone bill with Vodafone. I can get a phone and a SIM card, a brand new phone and a SIM card for less over here.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying, the Lobster ones, I got 3 of them. I got 2 phones that call international for 13, so 15 basically, less the difference between the IGIC and the IBA. And then, and I got one for just Spain, which was the one in this thing here at the back.
Yeah.
And what happened then is I was paying an extra 69 for gigabyte Ethernet in the house.
Yeah.
And then Data Dad says, if you cancel that contract and get another contract for 49, I'll throw in 2 phones.
Where I went to Vodafone in Tenerife and they offered me a Samsung Galaxy S24 or an iPhone 14 or 15 and internet in the house and the phone and SIM card for something like 69 or 70 euro a month or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's with the phones, yeah?
Yeah.
No, this was just 2 SIMs.
No, yeah.
So because we already had the phones.
Yeah.
So, ladies and jelly spoons, let's see what you guys are saying. Let's just sit here for a second. We're outside the Temple Bar in San Eugenio. And we're opposite St. Eugene's. That does good food, does it?
It does, yeah. Temple Bar do good food.
Okay, so Foggy's on. Webby's on. Webby's on the radar, free food, which said it was free. Webby's on the radar. Oh, free food. Which I can't work that one out, Webby. Tim, have you seen Andrew's new vlog at Steak 21 in Kansavaki? Had 3 and 3-course meal for free. It was not for free. I'll tell you how this works. A business approaches an influencer and says, we will give you the meal if you promote the business. And so it should have paid promotion at the top because it's a paid promotion. If you get comped for anything, it's paid promotion. And it's just a business, right? And the guy who owns Steak 21 owns a lot of other businesses as well. The only thing is that Andrew eats steak well done. Yeah. And no steak chef is happy doing that. So it must have cost him a lot of personal grief, the poor chef. But as I say, we went to the tapas bar in Playa Paraíso, which was fantastic. I've always been there, I've always supported them. Yeah. And the last time we went there, it was terrible.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't bring one thing and said we'd had it when we really didn't have it. Yeah. And the stuff just wasn't the same. And I said, well, that's missing, where's the salad? And and then what happened was, he said, oh, tonight's the last night of the old menu.
So.
And then he says, well, we just don't have that. I said, well, what about the thing on top? No, we don't have that. So when I got to the bill, they said, right, that'll be €139.95. I said, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have that. Then he called the boss and said, the guy's refusing to pay. Anyway, so if you're watching, Si, your man was mistaken. But your man and the girl who was serving us definitely did not bring us the last course, the last tapa, even though we were they were basically calling us liars. Yeah. Anyway, I had it on camera. I photographed everything, and they didn't arrive. We know that anyway. We weren't hungry anymore anyway. Anyway, okay, Adam, you're fine. Welcome back. Okay, no, that's Adam saying, okay, he's back. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. 15,000 views is not bad. Well, 15,000, if you look, excuse me, if you look at the amount of subscribers versus the views, so I got like nearly 10,000 subscribers, and you can make a difference if you want by adding me in. And I usually get between 1,000 and 1,500 views, right? So it's about 10 to 12%, right? So if you look at Andrews and the McMasters,
I think Andrews around
86,000, is it?
Yeah, something
so
like that.
he should be on 8 to 9,000 views, I think.
I think Lee's on 198,000.
Yeah, right. So he should be on 25,000 views. So it's not too bad. So just look at the percentages as well. You're going to get views on that, and obviously views means adverts, and adverts means ka-ching. Although I do not put adverts in the middle of my stuff. I think what happens is when I finish the live, they put adverts in the middle. So if you're watching on catch up, you might get an advert in the middle of this, but I don't turn them on my own. It's Seth Cawthorne's birthday today. I just got a message. Hi Seth, if you're watching, you're not, but there you go. John Beavis is on. 15,000 views, wow. To subscribe to Foggy. Ruth Robertson has shared. Hey Ruth, I subscribed to you last night. Top Tim, others in the wash. I really don't know. No, basically you got to give us some context of what you're talking about, otherwise. Webby, nice colour. Oh, he's talking about the yellow shirt.
Oh. Really?
No, it's just the top one when I got out of the shower this morning. Tim, have you seen Andrew? We did that one. Colon bomb GG day. Colon bomb GG day.
Next.
I reckon he's going to the Up and Grapes to bet on the horses, because Up and Grapes is a bar in Puerto Colon, right? And Colon is spelled C-O-L-O-N, right? And it means Columbus, the port of Columbus, right? Colon is something else. David Butler's on. Webby on 1 minute, cleaning outside house first, then off to Hop and Grapes. So there we go for horse racing with the pals. I actually saw Simon, you know, the colourful Simon, in a car with, I can't remember his name now, the guy who had the office in Vista Sur, the travel office in Vista Sur, in a car this morning. So they might be on the way. Okay, let's go and have a coffee. Rick's given Night Strider both barrels over that pickpocket video. You know what? This, my friends, is a little window on my world. And I don't go into playground politics. I don't judge anybody else. And if you're one of those people that does that, that's okay. You know, we need lots of people in the world, lots of different people in the world. I don't gossip, right? And so the thing is, if you listen to somebody gossiping and they, oh, do you know what he did? You know what he did? Oh, when I saw it, yeah. What happens when you're not there?
Yeah.
They talk about you.
Yeah.
So, don't gossip. There's 3 tenets on this channel: respect, honesty, and
integrity.
Thank you very much. Respect, honesty, and integrity. And you don't have to worry about what other people are doing. The only reason to look into somebody else's bowl is to make sure they have enough.
Yeah.
You know? What do you think, Ian?
Sorry, yes. I was just listening. I was looking at somebody, Al Nicol. 3 in Scotland, newest city Dunfermline. Need to get over there soon.
Oh, it's -3 in Scotland. There you go.
Is that what it is?
-3, yeah.
-3.
There you go.
So I was thinking of the football club,
Oh no.
because there's many of the lower division football clubs in Scotland going bust.
Salty people on YouTube. I don't know why Andrew gets so much hate. I do boohie. Doing better than folks.
Next one, somebody says it's freezing this morning. That's Marie.
It's like anything, my friend. It's like anything. People either like or don't like people, and there's nothing you can do about it. But as I said last night, what people think of me is none of my business.
Exactly.
None of my business. And there's 4 types of people. There's the person you think you are. There's the person that somebody else thinks you are. There's the person that your parents think or thought you were. And there's that your children do, you know?
Yep.
So you got like 4 personalities straight off the bat. You've probably got 1 million. I mean, somebody looking at this right now who's never seen me before will just make snap decisions on what I'm like, you know? They probably think I'm a stud in bed because of my good looks, and they probably think that I've got millions of euros, which I have. Unfortunately, they're all gone.
Any spare?
Oh yeah, I got lots of spare.
All right.
Spare change, I got spare change. Let's go and have a coffee.
Yep, let's go for a coffee.
Where are we going to go? I don't really want to go back into the shopping centre because of the connection.
Of course, right. Oh hell.
Let's have a look at the Scotch corner, see if there's anybody in here. Yeah. Or we can go to the beer garden. Oh, it's pretty full, isn't it? We could sit in the corner here.
Right.
Be outwards. Oh, where's best for you? For your computer?
I honestly don't mind him. I'm easy going.
Let's go to the beer garden. They do. Yeah, they do coffee. My hands. Should we sit in here? Right, tops must be worn at all times. So, you want to come and sit here? Cool, dude. Oh no, I've got my belly on. My belly.
It's a guy.
Oh
Hey
yeah.
guys, you okay? What can I get for you?
I just want a café con leche and agua con gas.
Okay.
Just coffee and leche.
Quick coffee for me.
So one sparkling water, coffee or leche,
Cool dudes.
and another coffee or leche.
105 people watching.
And for you,
Tim, did you hear? No, I didn't. Good morning, Tim. Wish I was walking there with you now. It's freezing here in Manchester, says Lillian. Does well because his videos are very informative, to be honest. There you go.
don't need that.
Wood rabbits, 100%. Tim, keep your own counsel. Exactly. Freezing this morning. Good morning, Anne-Marie. Salty people, we did that one. -3, we did that one. Rick's given Night Strider both barrels. See, that's also, it's just TV, right?
Yeah.
It is just TV. And there's basically, what we do on here is not real life, is it?
No,
It's not real life. It's 91,000 subs he's got, okay. 15 grand. So he should be getting 10 to 15,000 subs a video.
Excuse me,
On
Tim,
the
I thought this was serious.
What?
Serious with a laugh.
No, it's not serious.
Or Tim, as our good friend Lee would say, he's Macmaster on the video and he's Lee when the camera's off.
No, he's the Macmaster when he's off. He's lying. All right. Where is he today? There we go. Find Lee. He's in Leeds.
Yeah, he was in the States.
He was in the States, but he's back. He's back. Right, YouTube. Marie Alti's on. Hi, Marie. Ruth Robertson saying hi. Andy Park, love the beer garden. Staff are lovely in the beer garden, says Anne-Marie. Adam is saying coffee. Exactly. One Call Wales HD CCTV installers. Hola, amigo desde Gales. From Wales. Neil, good to see you, my friend. Tim, the sports are in the background. Might be copyright. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. For that €6 that I earn on the video, they can have it. If the footballers need the money, they can have it. Excuse me. Yes, we are, thanks.
Thanks.
Great show, by the way. Yeah. Are you being served? The green team, Mornington, cold and sunny Warrington. They're over soon. The green team. They're over soon. Right. So you want to ask about editing, don't you?
Yeah, I haven't actually started editing on the laptop yet. Tim, I've only ever edited on TikTok.
On a phone.
Yeah, on a phone. So I have a laptop with me.
Okay, you got your laptop with you. We'll get it out and we're going to see what he's got and what we can get. Have you got internet?
I can connect to my phone.
No, you can connect today if you want. Oh, it's a full HD 444 megahertz.
Yeah, it's a gaming laptop, so it has a 3050 Ti graphics card.
Oh, wow.
So,
Just the bottle's fine, thanks.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh no, I'll take it because of the ice. Thank you.
No worries. One coffee,
Thank you very much.
coffee or leche.
yes.
Coffees have arrived.
Thank you very much.
No
Yep.
And we've got, is that sugar or a biscuit? That's both.
Both.
We got a biscuit. Risk it for a biscuit. Let me do this. I am going to take this out whilst you're doing that. Okay. 18 bananas for a bob. So, what type of videos do you do? Mostly TikToky videos, I assume, if you're doing it on TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok, but then I started YouTube as well. It's just I started off doing shorts on YouTube just to get the hang of it.
Okay.
I've done one or two long videos where it's like explaining about buses and stuff over here, because I get a lot of tourists and stuff
Okay.
asking me what's the story with the airport bus and stuff.
I needed you the other day, didn't I? The guy got me on the wrong side of the bloody road, the little bugger.
Today I was in Silencio and someone asked me how to get back to Las Cristianas because they stayed on the 467 for too long.
Oh yeah.
And ended up in Silencio.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the camera never lies, and we're going to put you guys on a pedestal. I'm going to put you on a pedestal. So I'm going to take the battery off. Poof. Adam, you do not call me while I'm live. Do not call me when I'm live. Okay. I'm afraid I'm going to have to block you now, Adam. I'll let you back in later, if I remember. Cool dude. Right, so are we all in? There we go, we've got Ian in there. Cool. Should we get two microphones? I think one microphone's enough in here. So you've been in YouTubes, and it's mostly information about the south of Tenerife.
Yeah, so mostly about buses and like my journey over here, like say what I had to get to get residency and stuff.
But you've got Irish citizenship, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like getting a TIE. You just got to get the green card, yeah.
NIE, social security number, two important ones, and then we go. You need a working contract, and then you can go for your green card in the police station.
Or you need $6,000 or something in the bank.
No, that's not with the Irish passport, no.
No. If you don't have a working contract.
Oh, I didn't know that now, Tim. That's a new one to me. I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, you gotta have health insurance coverage, and $6,000 in the bank if you're not going to work.
Yeah.
But if you have a contract, oh, they're over there. If you have I'll move here. That'll do. Yeah, so, but if you're working, that's fine. Well, the wind's whipping up now.
It is.
Hope my tip for doesn't go. Morning, Tim and all, says Andrew. Alan's on. Adam says video. TT Aviation Gaming, good morning. Have you seen anything, Ian, that needs to be responded to?
I think we're all up to date.
Okay, cool dude. So I'm just trying to get your channel here, Adam. What's it called?
Hold on. It's.
Or have you got a QR code or something? What's the @ handle?
So,
Just take a sip of coffee.
oh yeah. There's the.
So @ Adam McGuinness 183. So @ Adam McGuinness 183. This is not you, is it?
No. Hold on.
Did I spell it wrong? Well, what's the title called? Tenerife what?
Tenerife 2024.
Tenerife 2024.
What if I drop? Wait, actually, hold on.
Maybe I've spelt it wrong.
It's. No, hold on.
Do. What's the @ sign again? At? Adam. ADAM. How do you spell McGuinness?
So it's
This one. Adam.
MCG
MCG.
UI
UI.
NN
NN.
ESS
ESS. 183 is it?
1832.
1832, that's right. 832. So I missed an M out on the original one.
Ah,
There he is, Tenerife 2004. So it's Adam McGuinness, 1832. And we're going to subscribe.
thank you, Tim.
Now you got 4 subscribers.
I started it about a month ago.
Cool, dude. Introduction to my life and a bit about myself.
Sorry, I'm not phone.
Is that you, is it?
Yeah, that's my TikTok is going crazy.
So you got a few videos. Come to Chinatown with Las Afiras. Come to Exer with me. A beachfront walk in Las Americas. Big green bus. I give you a tip. First tip. If you do the vertical videos, they got to be under 3 minutes now.
Okay.
And then they'll show up on the vertical feed.
Okay.
The shorts are still only 60 seconds.
Right.
But they're changing it slowly, so they will become long form videos over 60 seconds in vertical format, but anything under 3 minutes will end up being shown on the vertical feed.
Ah, okay.
So if you're doing vertical videos, limit it to 3 minutes or less.
Yeah.
And if you're doing longer than that, turn your camera sideways.
Yeah.
Because the long form videos, like this one, the big green bus Tenerife 10 plus travel card, how they work, very good information on this channel. I'm going to push this out. So first of all I'm going to do is I'm subscribed now. So home, how do I share your channel? Oh, here we go, up the top here, share the channel. Copy, share the channel. I can't create a link with the channel, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the big green bus one and share this just to give everybody, create a post. There you go. Check this channel out from my friend Adam. Post. So if you go onto the community page, you'll see it. It's getting warm again, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, that's too warm. 30 degrees in the shade. Oh, wow. Right. So we've done that. So and what I will do is I'll go back to your thing. Unless somebody else has put it up, I shall copy the link and go into ours, and we Timothy Dowd. Oh no, not Webby Sports Roundup. We don't want that one. Timothy Dowd live in San Eugenio. Oh, I've got to watch an advert again. Catching. I wonder if they pay me for watching my own adverts. Okay, so I don't think anybody's put it up yet, so I'll put the link up to Adam's account there. So go and check him out. We've got 4 subscribers now, and we've got 93 people watching, so I'm hoping to get him to at least 50 subscribers by the end of the day.
Thank you, Tim.
If you can do that. Mrs. Tigbits is on, good morning. Alan's Homemade Vlogs, Mark Wiltshire, morning Tim and all. Green Team, yes Alan, we're looking forward to Tenerife next week. Not a word I could use here now. Ian, humid is a fact. Arran is covered in snow. Oh wow. That's the Isle of Arran, I suppose, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is that where the Arran sweaters come from? No, that's another one, isn't it, on Ireland? Okay, that's Arran. Arran. And this is Arran, is it? Yeah. Iran. It's like Iran. A semi.
Tim, what my favourite thing to do is send weather updates to my brother who lives in Ireland.
Oh well, there you go.
Construction.
The weather updates to Ireland. Well, the weather's the best 2 days in Ireland are Christmas and summer.
Or the day at the airport.
Yeah. Okay, cool, dude. So you got this computer.
Yeah.
And have you got any editing software on it at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
So I don't think I have it. No, I don't.
How much memory do you have, and how much space do you have?
So I know the RAM is 16 gigs, and the memory I can check for you. System. storage.
Are you going to be here for 5 or 10 minutes?
Always, I'm sorry, I forgot about
It's okay.
that. We will be here until about 10:30.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah?
Excuse me just now and I'll pop back.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool, dude. Ian, thanks very much for coming on, and we'll see you and the missus in a minute, I suppose.
Hope so.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
If she decides not to come back, I totally understand, and give her my love, and we'll see her in the next few weeks.
Will do.
Okay?
Okay. See you in a bit.
Nice meeting you, Ian.
Have you finished your coffee?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, your cap?
I need the head detector. Definitely.
Hey,
See you in a bit.
see you in a bit. The Hector Protector. Do you want some water?
No, thank you, Tim. I really should drink more water, but
With coffee, you should drink twice the amount of water as coffee, I heard. So let's bring you a little bit closer to us. Get closer to the phone. Okay, if you just joined us, we're with Adam McGuinness, who's got his own channel. The link is just in the chat there. And if you're watching on Catch Up, his link is over in the community page. And he's just starting out. He's been living here for how many months? 9 months?
11 months now, Tim.
11 months, nearly a year now.
26th of January moved over, 2 days after Caitlin's birthday.
And Caitlin works in the chill box still.
Yeah, still assistant manager now.
And which one's she located in?
She was in Pablo Canario, but
Yeah.
they moved her to Los Americas.
All right,
To the Golden Mile.
so Caitlin is a wonderful lady. I've never met her.
You have to meet her someday, Tim.
I will have to meet her someday. I've seen her on some of the TikTok videos
Yeah,
from.
I said to her that she's TikTok famous now.
She is, yeah. She's got more followers than us
Yeah.
put together. So go and check the chill box out, and don't forget Dan the Man is your guy for all your Tenerife excursion needs, because he's Tenerife first excursions. If he was Tenerife second excursions, I would understand it, but it's Tenerife first excursions, not paid promotion.
No, and
Not
they're
a bit.
rated number 1 on TripAdvisor and Google.
Exactly.
I have won Traveller's Choice
Accurate and Stanley.
4 years in a row.
You got 17 subs now, Adam?
Thank you, guys.
Not call, sorry. No problem. No problem. Sunday's up to 17 degrees in Germany. Wow, says Damien. Wow. My daughter lives in Germany, and she says it's like this at the moment. That's one of the reasons we moved over.
Yeah.
Because Christina likes the constant temperature. The only thing is, it was a little bit too warm for her yesterday. So we shall see what we shall see.
Tim, Caitlin has problems with her L4 and L5 lower discs. And since she moved here, she has no problem.
No problems.
Not really, no.
It's magical.
It's only if she lifts something heavy, say, and work, if she lifted a table or something, it would affect her. But in general, walking and all that, no problems.
Okay.
The heat.
Okay, so if you want to start editing on a computer, I mean, I've got a Mac, so I know all about that, but if you want to start editing on a computer, there are very simple and more complicated editors.
Yeah.
So it depends what you want. If you just want to string scenes together,
Yeah.
one after the other, I think...
Actually, I have Lightworks, but I've never used it.
I don't know about that one.
I was going to get...
For social media, I think something like CapCut.
Yeah, CapCut.
Yeah.
I have it on my phone, so I'm going to get... Actually, I have it there, Tim, look.
You do? You got CapCut here? So CapCut's quite a good editor.
And then there's Adobe...
Don't do Adobe. Adobe, you either got to steal it or pay a fortune.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So what I do recommend, though, for a free editor for Mac and PC is DaVinci Resolve.
Heard of that.
So DaVinci Resolve is a very complicated professional editor, and they give it away for free because they want to sell their hardware. They want to sell their cameras. It's Blackmagic makes DaVinci Resolve. So all the Blackmagic cameras, the Blackmagic Pocket cameras, all the professional cameras, and also the control surfaces for color correction and all that, Blackmagic DaVinci Resolve 19.2, I think it's out at the moment, is an excellent editing suite, but it is a complete suite. It takes you through the whole process of creating films, special effects, titles, and delivery, right? So it's a very complicated thing, but I got you covered. Because if you go to Ripple Training, you can buy a complete course which certifies you as a professional editor on the system. Now, if you are a professional editor, you do have to buy the professional version called DaVinci Resolve Studio, but that only gives you extra features that allows you to collaborate with other people, because filmmaking is very collaborative at the professional level. Okay, you've got sound people, you've got lighting people, you've got editors, you've got string outs, you've got captions, all that type of thing. So you don't really need all that, but it is a nice, they've just created a cut page, which is basically for the beginner. So it's just like stringing stuff together, putting a title on the top, putting some music on the bottom, pressing go, right? But that's what CapCut does as well.
Yeah, and I know how to do a lot of that, but then it's the timing I have to get right.
Right, so this is what we want to talk about now. So the timing of editing, right, is, I'm not a professional editor, Lee's a very good editor. The first thing he says is don't move the camera too much. So if you can point the camera at something and take a 5 to 6 second shot, right, and don't move it, either move in or out slightly, but don't do this, right? So keep your shots fairly static, right?
This is why I have
a gimbal.
It's not, I want to improve it, but it'll do for now. But then you charge it and it's self-levels and everything.
Self-leveling, okay, that's good. So basically, but that's if you're walking, right?
Yeah.
But basically what you want to do is to go to an area, and you start off with a wide shot to give everybody an idea of where you are. Like that. And then typically, if something's moving inside the frame, that's interesting, right? So you start off with a wide shot to establish where you are. You walk into the frame and introduce about what the video's about, and you've got to be really excited about that to get people's attention. And then the best thing to do is, whilst you're filming, has it got me? It's got me. Right, there we go. The best thing to do while you're filming is to have a story. So what is the story? I'm going to get a bus, I missed it, right? I'm going to get a bus and I'm going to go here. That's like the linear story. Then you've got to have these troughs, right? To give yourself a story. And you've got to film with the main story in mind, but whilst you're doing stuff, you take what they call B-roll. Now, A-roll and B-roll. A-roll is the people talking to the camera and the action that's happening at the time. B-roll is what's happening around it. And the reason B-roll is quite important is when you're editing, you put all your A-roll together and it's pretty boring. And then you've got to cut at certain points, which is editing, right?
Editing.
You've got to cut at certain points. And to mask out the cut, you put a bit of B-roll over the top, over the two.
And then it just kind of comes in together.
And then basically you keep on talking, but the picture changes, and then the picture changes back, and you're talking something else. So nobody knew that there was a bit in there that you cut out. So editing is like it's an art, but you can also learn it as a skill.
Like even when you write a text on, say, like I say something on a video, and then you write in text what you say. It's even to get the timing right of when it finishes at the same time as you. It takes skill.
I use a program on my phone called Captions, and you can upload your videos to that, and it'll create captions for you, and you can format them, and it usually does a pretty good job. There's a paid app, but there are plenty of others now that do it for free.
I have an iPhone as well, Tim, but that needs repairing.
Oh dear.
So
I recommend you go to BGR in Passarella Centre.
And I was in there, they said €70 and they'll replace it. Rang another place in Tenerife, won't mention names because I'll be respectful. €220.
Wow.
So I'm going to get it replaced, the back replaced. Factory said, because I have a Samsung, keep the Samsung my main one, I can just keep this for editing, 128 gig, and just keep it for editing and recording. Well,
if you're on a phone, you can edit using CapCut. You can also edit using captions. And that'll automatically put the captions on for you. But I think there's plenty of others. Oh, Cover Drone have sent me a thing. My drone insurance. Oh no, it's okay. It's just a thing. So let's see what you guys are saying. Timothy Dow, that's me. Oh, I've turned it off again. I'm live. I've got to watch another advert. Kitching.
Another question for you, Tim. Is it still 1,000 watch hours on YouTube before you can go live?
No, they've changed the watch hours and stuff, but you can only do certain things. You can actually go live on YouTube immediately with StreamYard, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need the watch hours to do StreamYard, I don't think. But to get it all, okay. Okay, we missed a load over here. That was me, Alan. Green team, mucho jealousio. Celoso is jealous. Subscribe to Adam's channel, Wood Rabbits. Beautiful lighting show last night. It was, yeah. 10 subs now, been going up. Sorry, no problem. 17 degrees in Germany did that one. Dave Bardell did that one. Louise, hi. Carol, hi. Prash Super Travels, 101 and 50 likes. Smash the like button. Even it out. Cool, Prash. Weather like a yo-yo, yeah, in Germany, Foreign and Commonwealth Office. Sweden is good. Prash, thanks, Henry. Hope you're well. Up a bit early, got an important delivery. You're not a good editor, Tim. That's absolutely BS. You're a great editor. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very good at editing, Tim.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I'm fishing for compliments now. Thanks, Prash. Thanks. The reason I'm a good editor is because I've made a lot of mistakes, and also I like watching films.
Yeah.
So I think, well, what do I do? The only thing, I mean, you look at Lee's stuff. He works 10 times harder than I do on editing vlogs, and also because he doesn't do it in one take.
No, he does.
But I mean, he does the same thing over and over again and gets the perfect one.
Yeah.
You know.
He could do something.
He doesn't eat like 5 breakfasts or anything like that. I use Final Cut, and since the 10.8 it's been very buggy, something to do with the trackpad causing a strange crashing bug. If you go up to the latest version of the operating system, I don't know how old your Mac is, but if you're on the latest version of the operating system, then you can upgrade to Final Cut 11 now, which it is fantastic, and it has a magic mask or a magnetic mask tracking. So what you can do, us two now, we could be here, you add the magnetic mask, you click on me, you click on Adam, it becomes a mask, you analyze, it's very quick on an M1, M2 or M3 Mac. If you're on an Intel, it's a bit slower. Then you can change the background. It's fantastic. Really good. So I recommend, if you can, upgrade to the latest OS first of all, and then come back down to install 11. I'm 168 from 2K subscribers. It's crazy. Me and Mum excited. Imagine you get to 2K by Christmas. Have we put Prash's? Yeah, Anne's put Prash's thing up. If you're not subscribed to Prash Super Travels and Super Mum, go ahead and do that. See if you can get him to 2,000 by Christmas. Edinburgh and Beyond's on. I'm a technophobe. I can't, and even I can understand CapCut. Another one's for CapCut.
White coffee? Okay.
Yeah, I've heard great things about CapCut.
Larry's on. Yeah, I'll have another coffee, please.
Please. So 4 of them, yeah?
Good man, thank you.
Thank you very much. What's your name again, sorry?
Jolt.
Jolt?
Yeah.
As in the coffee?
No, well, people call me George, but, you know, it's near enough, so I take it. I'm from Hungary originally, but I lived in England for 17 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Manchester, Preston area.
Okay.
Mostly Lancashire. But I've been a truck driver, so I've been up and down in the country.
Right, Hungarian, Lancastrian.
Yeah. That's it.
Thanks very much, Jolt.
Thank you, sir.
Hope it happens, Prash. Tim wants the model number of your Mac. My next pay work is going to be a MacBook before Christmas. It depends what you want to do. I got the MacBook Air M2, and that's perfect for me. But you probably don't need that much power. You probably don't need that much power. I think it was, I can't remember it, but I think it was just over 1,000, I think, here. You might pay more in Britain because of the VAT, but MacBook Air was very good. If I had my time again, I would get the MacBook Pro because it's got an HDMI output and more USB ports. Yeah. So with all the kit I've got to get a hub to plug everything in, and that's all going through one USB port, USB-C. But it is a 10 gig USB-C, so it's all right. But if I have my time over again, I get the MacBook Pro, but that's nearly $3,000. In fact, the configuration I want is nearer to $4,000.
Where that's, I love Apple and I love Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Where I got this for $1,200. It has HDMI, has built-in Ethernet, Wi-Fi, 16 gigs of RAM, and nearly a terabyte hard drive.
I used Windows when I was working, and I hated it. The simple reason I hated it is because you could do too much wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I got a Mac because you just turn it on.
Yeah.
You know, and it works.
And that's why that's why I love about iPhone. I just turn it on.
Yeah, so I've got a MacBook Air M2 with 16 gig of RAM and a 1 terabyte hard drive. Although you probably don't need a terabyte hard drive if you're using external drives, but that takes up another USB port, you know,
Yeah.
so there's only 2 on it. Yeah, there's only 2 on it. There you go. Yeah, M2 22 Mac. Yeah, okay, so well, I would go straight to the latest operating system, which I think is Catalina, and then install, first of all, go to the applications, click on Final Cut, right click on Final Cut and say compress. That saves a copy of Final Cut. Then install version 11 for free. One-time payment, updates for the last 15 years. Perfect. I started with Final Cut 7. That was before it went to magnetic timeline. Prash, what did the airport say about the Pocket 3? Oh yeah, he's got all the kit and the camera has been stolen or lost, I can't remember which. Adios. See you, Green Team. See you next week. Michelle and Al, enjoy the reef. It's not the reef. The reef is in Lanzarote.
Yeah.
Arrecife. Arrecife is in Lanzarote, right? That's the reef. This is Tenerife. Nothing to do with reefs. Tim, have you ever tried Cinema 4D by Maxon? You can create some really powerful effects and modeling with it. I've not tried 3D at all. I use Final Cut, and I can get I've got a 3D plugin from Motion VFX, which is 3D tracking, and then I can just buy or download free models from the internet and put the models into the real life environment, and then it'll move it around like that. So Motion VFX. In fact, I recommend that for all the free goodies that you get. If you notice, you know when I'm walking out of a portal, that's actually a free plugin from Motion VFX. So go to Motion VFX, download the M extension app for free and the M installer app for free. I think you need to get the installer first. So M installer and M extension, these 2 apps you download, install them on your computer, reboot, and then once you get those, go into the filter in the app itself and filter. There's a little button that says free, and download all the free stuff. It's very well worth it. It's got titles, generators, and what's it called? Titles, generators, and exactly. Titles, generators, and transitions. Motion VFX. And tell them I sent you. May do a finance option MacBook sooner. I can pay it up in 3 months. Latest Mac Sequoia. What did I say? Yeah, Sequoia is, yeah, I remember now. Final Cut Pro 11 includes Magic Mask and auto captions. It does. And the one I like of that is the call out. If you looked at the bus thing that I did, and on Monday was it, or Tuesday I think I put it out. There's a call out and a split screen included in the 11 update, which is fantastic. It really is fantastic. I might even do a video about all those stuff, because I might do a video about that. See you all back at work in a bit. Okay, Tim, have you tried Cinema 4D? No. Adios, we did that. Mac 22. Hailstoned on Tady overnight, says Damien. Oh, wow. Good morning, Larry from... Muchas gracias, señor.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to grab that. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Have we got any battery in that? No, it's empty. I might do a drone in a minute, but the police are hanging around and I don't really want to have to prove my license because I've got to go quick. So, DaVinci Resolve, oh, you've downloaded it already?
I'm in the middle of downloading it. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty big though. That is pretty big. That's going to take an hour, I think.
Oh. Well, I have
but as I say, DaVinci Resolve, I'll send you a link to a guy in YouTube that does what's he called? That does tutorials, yeah. But there's one tutorial he did which is basically introduction to.
Yeah.
And that's pretty good. But basically DaVinci Resolve is the one I would recommend if you're getting serious, especially if you're going to do colour correcting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's also got a built-in sound system, professional sound system, so you can do music and sound effects.
Yeah.
Sound effects, I bought a thing called ADD, which is audio... I can't even remember now. Audio... something or other. And basically what it does, it puts sound effects on your movies. Jesus, that's loud. Oh, it's the train.
Yeah.
Tuk Tenerife. Tuk Tenerife. Yeah, so, but first of all, you need to shoot, right?
Yeah.
Shoot short, 10 to 15 second shots.
Yeah.
Give yourself enough space at the front and the end, so don't press record and then start speaking.
Yeah.
Press record, count to 3, start speaking, and when you finish speaking, count to 3 again. And you can even do a sort of a thing where you press record not looking at the camera, and then you turn to the camera, start talking,
and that gives you your
and then when you're finished, pause, look away, and press stop. What that does, it gives you what they call handles.
Yeah.
So if you're doing a transition where you're going to dissolve from one to the other, for instance, that means that you've got enough space at the beginning and the end of each clip to dissolve it.
Yeah.
And there's some really good transitions that you can do where you zoom in and out and flip things over and what have you. Sometimes that's a bit tacky, but sometimes you need to do that, you know.
Yeah.
And so when you're shooting, as I say, establishing shots, make sure you got handles on each end, and when you come to the editing suite, and not a lot of people do this, and first of all, when you take all your footage, put it all in one spot.
Yeah.
And put it into little bins of what you want to do.
Folder and then have subfolders inside that
exactly.
folder. Inside that folder to store something.
Right. And the reason for doing that is when you're editing, you can filter.
Yeah.
So you can say, like, show me all the still shots I took.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just want a still shot. You know, if you got a menu, you want to take just a still shot.
Yeah.
Or you can say, show all the ones that are filmed in slow motion.
Yeah.
And I recommend B-roll is done in slow motion, and you do that by filming at 60 frames a second and playing it back at 30.
Yeah, back at 30 because it automatically slows it down because of the
by 50%. Yeah.
Okay.
And in fact, on an iPhone, you can actually film at 120 frames a second.
Yeah.
So you can slow it down by a quarter. So if you're new to the channel, I don't usually do technical things. I usually walk around Tenerife. I'll just give you a show of where we are. We're in the beer garden in San Eugenio, right on the roundabout. That's why it's so loud. Edinburgh's on his guide. Ian, how long are you staying, Ian? He's actually moved over, and he's never going home, I heard. Hello, darling.
You were talking, so it's rude to interrupt when people are talking.
Look who it is. Mrs. Ian. Oh, here we go.
I was talking, I was talking, don't interrupt people when they're speaking.
Thank you. Well, that means nobody will ever talk to me because I never shut up.
That is one thing that bugs me, is people interrupting other people.
That's why I'm all quiet.
Exactly. I was just about to say, I'm sure Ian can tell a few stories about that. Okay, back to Adam. Here we go, Adam. David saying only 2 degrees in Dublin. Watching us crazy bake now.
He's not too far away from where I'm from, Tim, in Ireland. He's about an hour and a half away from where I'm from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An hour and a half. That's the whole of Ireland, isn't it?
Well, you could nearly do the whole of Ireland in an hour and a half.
You can't, no.
No. To do that from one side of the...
4 hours.
About 4 hours, yeah.
About 4 hours. It's probably from north of England to London, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tim, have you had any issues with your mic? I had a lot of videos where audio kept cutting out. The Mic 2 and the Pocket 3, I don't have any issues with that at all. And also, if I'm recording, I press the record button here, and it does a safety track in the middle on the thing, so I can actually take the 32-bit float.
Yeah.
That's another thing. 32-bit float and sync it up in post. So if I need to, but typically the audio's good enough for me. What 32-bit float does is if you are very quiet, you can actually boost the signal without boosting up the noise floor.
Yeah.
And if you're very loud and it clips, which is just done now, goes into the red, then you get this distortion, this clipping effect. And on the 32-bit float, you can bring that portion down and get a clean audio. So for 99.9% of what I do, I don't need to change that. If you got a horn, you've got a brake as well, all right? Idiots. If you can press the horn, you can press the brake pedal, can't you? Tim, have you ever had issues? No, I don't. No, I've not had a problem with that. OBS is great too. Yeah, OBS is also a good system. Yeah. It is now chucking it down. We were clever, weren't we? We were clever. So let me show you the rain and the people scurrying. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Did we clip again? Did we clip again? So it is now 10:20, so I'm going to start to wind up. So we're going to do the rest of this offline for 10 minutes.
You're all protected.
We are protected here, yes.
Too bad, good, okay.
My Fifth Amendment. And Ian, before we go off live,
Yes, sir.
is there anything you want to tell the visitors? What's happening next month on Food for Thought? Are we doing it live?
That's December. That's bare normal. Just as per normal for December.
Okay.
There'll be a wee one for January, because January is 1st of January is 1st of January is New Year.
Never.
So we're going to do a wee short one.
Did you know that this year, for the first time in 30 years, Christmas lands on Friday the 13th?
Oh, I didn't realise that. Never looked at that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the 25th.
And the answer to that is blowing in the wind, sir.
Blowing in the wind, sir. Ian.
Not even have known.
No, I'll tell you what, I got caught with that. I got caught with that, that's how I know. I don't know what she's going with that basket there, but looks ominous.
That's not going to keep us dry.
Right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to carry on with Adam and Ian, and we're going to see you tomorrow night in Freaky Friday with Webby.
In the Monte Cristo.
In the Monte Cristo. Have you ever done a vlog on your card tricks? It'd be really good. If you look in the description of this video, right down at the bottom, it says Magic Show for Viv. There's a friend of mine from London, and she did one of these cooking things where you all cook and you go to different houses, then you rate them. Rate My Cooking or something like that it was called. There's a show. And she wanted something for hers, so I did a magic show for her, and she showed it to her mates and stuff. So that's linked in the description. I think it's called Magic Show for Viv, V-I-V, and it's on, I think it's on Vimeo. I'm not sure. Oh, I've cancelled the Vimeo account, so maybe it's gone. Hang on, let me just share. Let me just check that it's still there. More. more. Moose Lobster Magic Show Online. I'm just checking. Joined. We use cookies. Oh, it's still on. It's still on. It was a few years ago, but it's still on. There's a link in the description. Magic shows right down the bottom, and you can see some of my magic. Okay. Adam, is there anything you want to say before we go?
Thanks to all my new subscribers here on YouTube.
Oh yeah, let's find out how many you got.
I plan on doing a first Christmas vlog in Tenerife, as it's my first Christmas here away from home, and it's my first December in Tenerife after the 5 years of being on and off the island on holiday and then moving over. So that's my plan, is to record what it's like at Christmas and what leading up to Christmas will be like for us, such as decorating the house and stuff. And that's the plan, because between all that, my birthday is coming up as well. So
when's your birthday?
The 19th of December.
December the 19th. Happy birthday to Adam for December the 19th. And you've now got 19 subscribers. I need another one before I leave, and then we'll no, actually we'll do another one now. So the secret word of the day is Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci. So don't put it in the chat, put it in the comments when you leave, and I shall see you tomorrow night on Freaky Friday with Webby and Co. And we got 2 or even 3 special guests as well, so that's going to be good.